in Geography, Chapter 2, that is Inside Our Earth. Children, last class we were discussing about the formation of sedimentary rock as well as metamorphic rock. Children, how this sedimentary rock is formed. Sedimentary rock comes from the Latin word sedimentum. Sedimentary rock comes from the Latin word sedimentum, which means settle down. Sedimentary rock, children, comes from the Latin word sedimentum, which means settled down. Okay, see, igneous rock. Igneous rock, children, I have already told you, it is a primary rock. It changes into other type of rock. So, igneous rock changes into sedimentary rock. Igneous rock changes into sedimentary rock. How? See, igneous rock, due to the action of weathering, means breaking down of rocks by plants, animals, heat, then excess heat, excess flood, excess water. What happened? The igneous rocks break down into sediments. See, this is igneous rock. Due to excess of temperature, children, due to excess of temperature, cracks developed in the sedimentary rock, and these cracks break the igneous rock into sediments. Okay, the cracks break the rock into sediments. Okay. Okay, due to weathering, due to erosion, this sediments, the action of wind, the action of running water carries away these sediments. The action of wind, the action of water carries away the sediments to the rivers and deposit these sediments here. Okay, deposit the sediments. Okay, what happened after depositing the sediments? Again the hitting of rocks take place. Again the crack developed in the igneous rock. Again it is deposited. So layers and layers of sedimentary rocks are formed. Okay, layers on layers of sediments are formed. Okay, these sediments, when the deposition continues due to the action of wind, water, etc., when the rock, igneous rock breakdowns into sediments, when the igneous rocks break down into the sediments, children, the deposition activity, it is continued, the erosion activity is continued by the wind and water, and these layers and layers of sediments are formed. Okay, as the time passes, it hardens. As the time passes, children, it hardens and are compressed. See, it is compressed. Okay, and forms sedimentary rock. Understood? Example, sandstone. Sandstone is an example of sedimentary rock. Understood how sedimentary rock are formed? Now metamorphic rock. Children, due to heat and pressure, see the sedimentary rocks, it is compressed, pressure is applied, more pressure is applied. And here in the magma layers, the heat is given out. Due to heat and pressure, children, this sedimentary rocks, it change into metamorphic rock. This intrusive igneous rock, children, which is formed inside the earth's surface. Intrusive igneous rock, children, at the time, it is compressed, more and more it is compressed, and it also changes into metamorphic rock. Understood? Due to the heat applied by the magmas and the pressure which is applied by the sedimentary rock, it changes into metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rock comes from the Greek word metamorphos. Metamorphic rock, children, comes from the Greek word metamorphos, which means change of form. The sedimentary rocks, due to the applies of pressure in the sedimentary rocks, the layers are more and more compressed, and the heat which is applied from the hot molten magma, this rock changes into metamorphic rock. Similarly, intrusive igneous rocks are compressed. It is more and more compressed and changes into, pressure is applied and it is also changes into metamorphic rock. So what we see, this igneous and sedimentary rock changes into metamorphic rock. Children, now we will read about rock cycle. What is rock cycle? The changes of one type of rock into another type of rock. The changing of one type of rock into another type of rock in a cyclic manner. The changing of one type of rock into another type of rock in a cyclic manner under certain condition is known as rock cycle. The changing of one type of rock into another type of rock under certain condition in a cyclic manner. It should be in a cyclic manner. It is called as rock cycle. So understood? See, means it should be in rock cycle. See, we have learned that igneous rock changes into sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rocks changes into metamorphic rock. But metamorphic rocks also changes into igneous rock. So then only the cycle we see. This is igneous, it changes into sedimentary. Sedimentary, it changes into metamorphic. But metamorphic also it should be changes into igneous. Then only the cyclic will complete or not. So we will read how the cycle of rock is done. So changing of rock of one type of rock into another type of rock under certain condition in a cyclic manner is known as rock cycle. See, this is volcano, this is vent, this is crater. Okay, here the hot molten magma flows. It is earth surface. Okay, it solidifies. It is earth surface. This is hot molten magma. Okay, this hot molten magma, okay, it solidifies. Hot magma solidifies and cool down and changes into igneous rock. Okay, when this igneous rocks, the sediments, it is broken into sediments due to erosion, due to crack, due to deposition. It changes into sedimentary rock. And sedimentary rock, it is compressed also. Sedimentary rocks are compressed. This sedimentary rock, children, when heat is applied from magma and pressure is applied from the sedimentary rock. It changes into metamorphic rock. This metamorphic rock, children, I have told you here pressure is applied. Here heat is given. It changes into metamorphic rock. Yes, I have told you. This metamorphic rock, as it is more and more pressure is applied to this metamorphic rock, as more and more it is pressure applied and is compressed, it mixes with hot molten magma. Okay, it mixes with hot molten magma. It goes down. Okay, this metamorphic rock, as more and more pressure is applied, it is compressed. It changes into hot molten magma. Okay, and this molten magma again comes out as a volcano eruption. Okay, and it changes into igneous rock. Understood? The complete cycle of changing of rocks into another type of rock. Again, I will explain you this rock cycle in detail. I am explaining you the rock cycle in detail. See, this is our surface. Okay, this is our surface. Intrusive rock, extrusive rock. See, now I will explain you the diagram. See, suppose children, this is hot, this is our surface, okay. This is our surface, here the volcano eruption takes place. Here the volcano eruption takes place. Here, this molten, see, magma. See children, what happens here? This magma children, when it comes to the earth's surface, it solidifies, it cools down and form extrusive igneous rock. It is magma, it forms extrusive igneous rock. See, this magma, when it is inside the earth's surface, it develops a crack. Crack is there inside the earth crust. In the cracks, it creeps down and this forms inside the earth only. It forms intrusive igneous rock. This extrusive igneous rock, it is used, igneous rock is used, it is used. This I will explain you later on. First, this extrusive igneous rocks, it changes into sediments due to the action of erosion, deposition, this or crack, erosion, deposition or crack. What happened? Crack develops on igneous rock and due to this crack, it changes into sediments due to rolling of the rocks. changes into sediments due to the action of erosion also, weathering also. Weathering also. It changes this. It is not cleared properly, and let's clean the blackboard first. See, this extrusive igneous rock. This cycle I will explain you later on. Okay. I will draw it again, children. It will be better for you. Okay. See, we all know this extrusive igneous rock. This extrusive igneous rock, it changes into sediments. How it changes into sediments? By cracking of the rocks, by heating of the rocks due to high temperature. What happened? It changes into sediments. And these sediments, due to erosion activity, due to deposition activity, by the running water or wind, it changes into sedimentary rock. It is compressed. How it is compressed? This extrusive igneous rock, it breaks down. Extrusive igneous rock, it breaks down. It is deposited. Erosion is carried out by running water. It is deposited near the river. Again, the rocks is hitted each other. Hitting collision take place. Again, crack developed. It forms sediments. Again, it is taken. So layers and layers of sedimentary rocks sediments are formed. It is compressed and changes into sedimentary rock. In sedimentary rock, how it changes into metamorphic rock? Under the pressure, due to the applied of pressure. This magma also. Due to applied of pressure, due to applied of compression and heat applied by this magma, it changes into metamorphic rock. Understood? Metamorphic rock. Due to more and more compression, metamorphic rock, children, due to more and more compression, it changes into magma. Okay, and this magma we all know. So the cycle is complete. What do you mean by outuse? Extrusive igneous rock. It is directly used by us. Metamorphic rock. It is mined and directly used. So this arrow is made. This sedimentary rock. It is also directly used. It is mined and directly used. So this is also used. It is mined and used. Understood the rock cycle? I think so. You have been cleared the rock cycle. This is complex process. No need of understanding this before. Just for your benefit, more clear understanding, I have drawn this diagram. Before diagram, it is okay for you. Okay. It is like a water cycle. Similarly to water cycle. Water cycle you have read or not? The changing of water, again water evaporates. It goes up again in the form of rain, snow, etc. It comes down. A cyclic manner here, a water cycle is going on. Similarly, in cyclic manner, the changing of rocks into another type of rock is taking place, children. Okay. Next class, children, will read about uses of rock and minerals. Write down the homework and also complete the exercise question. Homework. What is rock cycle? What is metamorphic rock? Okay, explain in detail. Next class we'll read this. What is uses of mineral and about mineral in detail, and also we'll do the exercise question. Thank you. Have a nice day.